Okay, we're recording this video. We're going to be showing you the TitanMLM product, which is a full system for the corporate team of a MLM organization, network marketing organization, but it really goes a lot beyond that because we have both the front end as well as the back end, as well as a marketing system that's connected and tightly integrated with this, which has full email capabilities. But we'll get all into that. First things first, we wanted to show you the control panel and how it can be customized. We're looking at one site right here. This is a network marketing organization called Skin Lala. They sell, you guessed it, skin creams and skin health and wellness products. And you can see that their control panel, we've customized it with colors and the styles that match their brand. And each of these step-by-step features in the control panel help their distributors log in and know exactly where they need to go. So you see orders and billing section, for example, their genealogy. They can just quickly click on that. But if they want to, we could also show the classic control panel. And this is the standard way that we can display the icons, but as I said, it's fully customizable there. And we'll get into, there's really a lot to show you in these various features, but we're going to do a high-level review here today, showing just the main features. So that's the control panel. One thing I wanted to show you is that everything is editable by you as an administrator. You can just click on those little pencils, as I just did, open up this editor, and then you can see it's really easy to make a change. It says change right there. Let's change that word to bright red. You can see now that it's bright red, and let's make it really big. And you can see on the web page behind it, it's actually showing you exactly what it will look like as you're making that change. So we have a full WYSIWYG editor. What you see is what you get. That's what that stands for, just a long acronym for the industry. But that's very easy for you to do things like that. You can also add in photos, videos. You don't need to know anything about HTML or customizing websites. It's very easy for you to make these changes on the fly without contacting support or anything like that. But we're always here to help, of course, if you do need that assistance. So I just clicked on cancel, and it snapped back to the way it was. The word change is now back the way it is. So you can make those changes on the fly. You can save them. You can even revert back to previous versions. And there's also a full language translator built into there. So if you have multi-languages, you can save it in different languages and then have a language switcher. I also want to show you on the front end of a website. Let's take a quick look here. This is another MLM organization that we power. On the front end, same kind of editors. Very simple and straightforward. You can make changes here. If I wanted to, I could remove images and move things around. It's very easy for you to delete text. You can see it all changing the background there. If I want to remove that image and all that text, I can do that and add in new videos, text. Very easy to update your site on the front end as well. So the corporate site, just clicking on cancel, pops back to where it was.
Yeah,
okay,
what makes this powerful compared to other editors is you can put in pictures and control the pictures. So it's not just adding text and moving text from a website. It's really dynamic as far as you can make it look really good at the same time. And that goes as well for the front end as in the back end. As you can see here, Dwight's doing the adjustments to a back end of a system. So let's say you have new conference calls coming up, new bonuses, a special, you want to recognize certain leadership or have a new product launching. You just simply go in and make the customization. Let's say that your conference call number is too packed and you need to add an additional number in there. You can just go in and change it on the fly, and it'll update on everybody's replicated websites automatically real time.
Exactly. Actually, we have the image uploading disabled in this section, but I could show you that. It's very easy to upload images, for example, in this editor. I want to show you real quickly how easy that is. Choose a file, go find an image, click Save, and now you've got yourself a big strawberry.
Yep, and you can write around that strawberry, wrap words around that strawberry, So it looks like custom design HTML, but you're doing it basically as easy as you can function and operate a Word document. So thanks for showing that, Dwight.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so that's customization of the control panel. Lots of different looks and feels. Start off with these big, simple buttons. Simple is key, but customize it to your brand. So next thing we want to look at is genealogy viewer. This is always a big hit. People like taking a look at the genealogy viewer. And this site is over here under My Genealogy. And what we've done here is we've built a genealogy viewer that's best in its class. It works with any type of compensation plan. In this case, I believe it's a 3x5 matrix. And you can see as you're moving through here, you can see all of these empty spots, which are shown by little shadow people there. You can click on those if you want to and add somebody right there in that position. So that's one thing that you can do, is inserting people very easily into the genealogy in specific places. Another thing that you can do is you can see the different ranks and levels achieved by these members just by looking at the icons. So that can be fully customized based on your product and your ranks. Another thing, we can do a maximum view. And this is pretty neat. If you go in here, you can zoom out and you can see your entire organization from a distance. And this will give you a great overview of who's building out their team the fastest and who your real leaders are, as well as the colors telling you which ranks that they're achieving. I'll zoom back into there. We can take a look at another one, for example. Take a look at this genealogy viewer in this system. You can see that we have a little bit different icons denoting different ranks and levels, and as we zoom out, we can see this organization from afar. So this one is a unit level, as you can see, more than 5 people on any individual row, but it automatically snaps to take up the least amount of space possible. It's a really nice genealogy viewer. Allows you to move around. Another thing that the genealogy view allows you to do is move people from one spot to the next. So if I start typing in the name John, I'll see all the people with J and O in the front of their name. Let's say I choose this John, and I want to move that person underneath another person. You don't have to submit to us in writing any moves that you want to make. Instead, you could just do it on your own, and the whole system is intelligent enough to make those moves. So let's say I want to move a John under David. I can do that. Now I can move just John or John and his entire downline with just a simple little checkbox there. And I can choose, in this case it's a 3x5 matrix, so I can choose which leg specifically that person goes into. And if there already is somebody in that spot, then it will cascade that person down. So it does all of the real-time moves and compressions and cascades right here. Really simple for administrators to keep track of who needs to move and where. Okay, that's another aspect of the genealogy viewer. Did you want to add anything to that, Charles, or I think we should move on to compensation?
Yeah, I just wanted to comment that the genealogy system can be set up any way, be it a matrix, a unilevel, a binary, a two-up plan, a coded plan. Any style of compensation plan can be put into here. There's some really brilliant programmers who understand MLM and the different compensation styles and can build it any way and any hybrid of those models either. So you're not just locked down to one different compensation plan with the software. It's 100% customizable. You just need to know what the comp plan is. And Dwight, I think you're going to show some features next about how to manage the different bonuses and payouts and how you can run different specials if you're an administrator and wanted to double fast start commissions or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. One last thing to note on the genealogy viewer is there is a list mode. So it's really easy for you to also see all of the members in a list, see what country they came from, the enrollment date, join date, their rank, etc. So you can get an understanding of which level they're on, who enrolled them, and things like that at a glance.
Yeah, and searching and pulling reports is very easy. So if you wanted to, pull all your diamonds and email all the diamonds, a special message just for that rank and above, all of that can be done through that list view and a search.
Mm-hmm. And clicking on the little link next to anybody's name pops open a quick view just to see exactly what the IBO's rank is and their enrollment, their business volume, etc. So all of that at your fingertips right there where you're viewing visually through your downline. You can even see if any individual person that you selected on is active and why not, based on the compensation plan, which we're going to be talking about next. So let's dive into that, shall we? All right, going back to the control panel, I wanted to show you the compensation plan manager. There it is, compensation plan under administration modules. The great thing about this compensation plan is it's not a hidden, mysterious part of the code. We've made a full manager here so that you can access it, you can review it, you can even change it on the fly. So looking down through this list, it may not seem like much, but let me explain this as we go. Here's an associate rank. Here's a senior associate, silver associate. So you can see these are all the ranks in the organization, and underneath each one of them, senior gold associate, for example, you can see the requirements, the compensation, the bonuses, and the finalization under each one of those. And you can make those changes. So if I wanted to move somebody or move a requirement up or down based on which requirement must be completed first, I can do that. I just click to move it up, and it will move up. Now this rank is above this one, or this requirement, I mean. So pretty simple for you to move things around. Let's look at adding a new rule. Click on Add Rule. And you have to wait a moment, apparently. The rules are pre-built into the system. So while that's loading, let me explain something real quick. We have the ability for you to pick and choose your way to new compensation plan rules and requirements based on what we already have built into the system. So, okay, that finally loaded. All right, the rules are already here in this list. We've got about 50 different rules, requirements, bonuses, compensation plan. You can see level percentage, matching bonus, leadership pools. These are pretty straightforward. If you want a fast start bonus, you have a certain percentage, and you can save that rule in there. Now we have another bonus. You see I just added this fast start bonus here, 50%. So if they achieve this rank, silver gold associate, and you can rename that really easily as you just saw, they will get a fast start bonus. So really easy for you to make those changes in here. You don't need to submit it to us in writing. Of course, we're always here to help with the compensation plan, and full compensation plan programming to start off with is included with this system. So we'll do that programming for you. We'll make sure that you understand the worst case scenarios as far as your payouts and what you can typically expect with the payouts. We'll run through some different scenarios with you there. And we're, of course, always happy to make these changes on the fly as we continue, but just so you know, that is available here for you to manage yourself. That definitely sets us apart in the industry with that able to make that change. Those are some very large changes that can cascade up, but the system is able to handle that and keep it very reliable and robust. Okay, next thing I think we want to talk about a little bit is the e-commerce aspects of the system. So let's look at the order history in this system over here, for example. We can see here's some auto ships that are coming through, and here's some one-time orders. Just looking down through this is really easy for administrators, fulfillment in particular, to be able to look down and see the orders that are coming in on a daily basis. And they can see, okay, this one's a customer pickup. This one has the tracking information. Just as a side note, we have made integrations with FedEx, UPS and USPS for tracking, so we can apply these tracking codes as the orders are made. We can even do shipment lookups. So if the price changes, we can set that kind of thing up as we're setting up the system, so they have understanding their shipping price if we're shipping something heavy. Let's take a look at one of the orders, for example. Click on the invoice. You can see a nicely branded invoice, very printable. You could easily print this off, put it in the box as a packing slip type of thing, and ship it off to them. So really nice way for your fulfillment team to get access to that. And if they wanted to, they can go in here. They can see some more details. They can change the status. So let's say this is voided or returned. They can change all of that. There's also a view mode. If we take a look in here, we can see some information from the merchant account as well. We do full merchant account integrations. That's also included with the system. So no matter who your bank or your payment gateway is, we will make sure that the credit cards are processing through there. And if there's ever any problems with any of the transactions, you'll see the full detailed information in here as to why that was not processed. Here's a refund ability. You saw a nice little opener there. It opened up so you can either choose to refund the full amount or you can refund a partial amount. Let's say somebody got an order and they accidentally got the wrong item in their box, but they like the other items that they received in their shipment. You can just have them send the other one back and refund them part of their order. So you can choose to remove the volume as you're doing that as well. A lot of customization there. Okay. As you saw up here at the top as well, a lot of ways to filter down and do searches, and even an advanced search where you can go by different business volume, discounts, etc. We do support on the front end we do support the discounts, coupon codes, things like that. Let me show you a little bit real quick how first I'm going to take that strawberry out of there. Okay, strawberry's gone. Great. Let's look at how a standard shopping cart looks. A standard shopping cart is a nice way for your customers and your distributors to shop through here. Just look at the descriptions and features on each one of the products, add it to their cart. They get a nice message. They can proceed to the cart at any time, proceed to the checkout after reviewing the cart, and then a nice one-page checkout you'll see with beautiful rounded corners, very modern styles on here. Shipping and billing information can be separate or together, and then credit card information, terms and conditions, all on one page. So nice, easy checkout there. Instead of doing just the row checkout, I call this the row checkout, where every product is on its own row. We also have other ways that we can set up stores, such as this one. We did the design and technology behind this, although it is not an MLM, it's just an e-commerce site. But this is the other format of the store, where we have thumbnails for each one of the products. And you can see, you pop into one of these products, you can choose a different types of products, or subcategories basically. And you can check out. Okay, that's the front end store. I want to get through this here pretty quick. Next thing I wanted to show you is this comes with a full marketing system. We're actually throwing that in for free. The marketing system I've showed you a little bit already preview, but let me give you a quick rundown. This is where your distributors can go to work all their marketing out. This is where they would spend their day-to-day operations as they are working their leads and adding new people into the system. So this has full replication with landing pages. You can see all the landing pages in here listed, and you can share them out on the social networks: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, etc.
Yeah, so what's important here is that distributors have replicated landing pages and replicated websites right at their fingertips. They also get a replicated blog, so they can start writing about themselves, the company. It helps the company's overall SEO ranking, but also gives a personal position on the internet for your distributors to be doing their own talking and about the product and blogging. They also get a personal website on the internet, which is kind of like their own business card or footprint on the internet. So your distributors aren't having to go out and find other systems, set up WordPress blogs, go out and try to create an identity on the internet. It's all handled within one system. All the pre-built sites and pre-built autoresponders and professionally written marketing messages are working in tandem with the stuff that they can do their own, all with that same WYSIWYG editor that Dwight showed earlier, where distributors can add in any information and have it wrap around and put in pictures of their products or testimonials or strawberries, whatever they'd like, as they're excited and want to share on the internet what's happening with the company.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's share links. We just want to make it super simple for them to get access to their replicated sites. We can add in any number of landing pages, their homepage, their blog, etc. Another thing that's great in here is the lead store, the ability for them to go in and buy the leads. And we looked at that a little bit, where they can purchase leads. These are people that are looking for business opportunities online. Some of them are a week old. Some of them are coming in real time. So they're looking for business opportunities, and they can purchase these pretty cheaply, depending on whether somebody's actually done the work to follow up with them. As everybody comes in, go ahead, Charles.
Yeah, this is a great place for you to manage co-ops, or if the company is doing some sort of marketing efforts or there's publicity coming to the company and people are filling out landing pages and becoming leads, you obviously want to spread those around, and that can be done through the lead store. Everything all the leads can be rotated from a queue where people come in and they either purchase leads or the administrator can assign leads and pass them all through. And then right from the distributor's back office is the CRM, customer relationship management area that's tied into all the pre-written autoresponders and phone dialer and those systems. So it's very rare that you have the managed media and lead generation systems completely tied in to the distributor's back office and have that all seamlessly done, which I think makes this probably the most powerful genealogy system in the industry, where you've got the front-end marketing side where you can run professionally managed marketing campaigns and directly deliver those leads to distributors, and they can go pick up the leads as they want through a lead store with all the merchant processing and everything tied in place. There's more to this. It's a very robust system as far as being able to tag the leads with different messages and actually get feedback, so you know the quality of leads. All that reporting is built into the system. So again, very, very unique to have all of this into one genealogy system. It is much more than just genealogy software. It really has all the front-end marketing tools completely integrated.
Exactly. So you can see me sending out a broadcast email right now, or I could choose from one of the pre-written broadcast emails. If usually the distributors, they're offered a really low price on this marketing system, and they can send out unlimited emails if they're staying on message using the pre-written emails. It helps them automate their whole system, because not only can they send out broadcast emails at any time to all of their contacts, but their contacts automatically get added to drip email campaigns, and they can add and remove them from those drip email campaigns. But primarily, the drip email campaigns are nurturing their contacts. So they could have 20,000, even 200,000 people that have come in through their landing page, come in through their blog and made comments, maybe people that they've uploaded through the contact uploader. Maybe there's some people that came in through the lead store. They purchased some leads. Anyway, they could have 200,000 people being nurtured, and instead of spending their time tracking down maybe 20 people in a day, instead they have this system that's sending out emails to 200,000 people on their behalf. They look like custom emails. Everybody has their first name in the email. It looks very very professional, and it's bringing them back, showing them more about the product, more about the opportunity, more about the business. And they only have to spend their time on the people that are ready to buy, ready to convert. If somebody contacts them back, this system will grab that. So if I'm looking down here into one particular contact, I'm going to see the last time that they contacted me. It was 4 days ago. Last time they filled out a form on my site, 23 hours ago. And then if I go down and look at the actual communications, I can see all of the emails that were sent out to this contact. I can even see when this contact viewed an email. I can even see when somebody clicked on a link in an email. So this is really powerful, cutting-edge technology that we put at the hands of distributors.
Yeah, and the main thing is it's very simple to use. Like this whole user interface right here, as you can see, as Dwight is clicking around, it is very easy to use, and features can be added or removed. It's very easy for people to access reports, like Dwight's showing here, reporting to see how marketing is working. This is very, very handy for the administration to see how the team is running and working. You know, a lot of different reports are available at your fingertips.
Mm-hmm. You can see conversion rates on your different landing pages, and all sorts of information. We try to keep it very visual, very simple. Another important aspect, and I think we're almost done here, but I wanted to show you this success education system. This is super important for network marketing organizations. First of all, we have all of the training in here for how to use this system, so you don't have to constantly help them with how to do simple tasks. Everything that I've just showed you, plus more, how to write a blog, that's all in here. Videos, text, images. We show them how to do all that they need to do in this system. But in addition to that, you can have advanced training in here where you can have your own videos and your own text, your own training series that will show them exactly how your compensation plan works, how your product should be sold. You can even tell them some important information like how telecommunications laws work and how to stay out of trouble using phone dialing systems and things like that can help you with compliance. This is completely customizable by you, and as everybody checks off the lessons one by one, you can see that their score gets increased, and this little bar graph up here gets increased. So super simple way for you to be able to duplicate out and spend less time on leadership calls answering the same questions over and over, and more time just referring them to a system that already has all of that content in there.
Yep, and you can put the training in here also to where you know, there's certain training that's only accessible if you're at a certain leadership rank, or if that distributor has paid for that training, and then they go through and complete the training, and then you know they could be opened up to a new part of the compensation plan or the ability to sell a new product. You know, that can all be managed here. But as you know, Dwight touched on earlier, compliance is a big one, and you can make it to where your distributors will not earn a commission check until they go through and complete the training and complete the answers and mark complete. That way, if a regulator ever came in and said, hey, your distributor's saying this, saying that, you're like, well, they went through our compliance training. Here's what it said. We did everything in our power to train them. They even marked it complete, answered the questions correctly. As a company, we did our part. Here's the action steps we're taking. It puts you way above compliance for training, and this is, again, built into the full genealogy system. It's very hard to find this anywhere else in the industry in one system.
Indeed. Well, that pretty much covers everything that I wanted to show today. There's really a lot more features behind the scenes, but we tried to keep it simple, and so I'll keep this demo as simple as possible and allow you to ask any questions that you need to for follow-up. But really appreciate your time today, and we're looking forward to working with you.
So for more detailed information, just get back with myself or Dwight, and we look forward to working with you.
Thank you very much.